Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're returning for our weekly angel reading for July 16th through the 22nd, 2012. And this week, as I was tuning in just before I do these weekly readings, I meditate and speak with God and the angels about what you, the viewers, and I will be experiencing this week. And so this is definitely continuing with the energy that of support that we had experienced last week. As they talk about changes that we're going to be going through, I know that we've all been experiencing a lot of change this year, and in particular this year and in the last few months, because we are all going through that shift of consciousness that everyone is talking about with the coming of the December 2012 event with the Mayan calendar ending at that time. And as we are all experiencing probably some shifts in consciousness, the way we think and believe, starting to get some clarity about who we really are and what we're really and truly wanting. And then, of course, find ourselves going through changes of having our jobs kind of removed from us, or we are find ourselves desiring to be free from what we're doing because your soul is feeling an expansion within itself for something more meaningful, something more holistic in your lives. And so this is all good change, and the angels and God are really there trying to step forward and give us the support that we need to step up to the plate, to trust in ourselves and our abilities, to follow our hearts, to be inspired by these desires of great hope, because who we all are as divine souls, we bring the essence of God to each one of us and to our world because of our Creator who made us. And as His children, we offer divine gifts. And so, for a long period of time in our human history, it would appear that we have not always been on the mark about that. And but what's so great about this time is that we are all coming into an alignment with our divinity, our innate Holy Spirit. And so the angels are really, we're talking about that, encouraging us this week and, telling us that we were really on the mark. We're on the right path about following our intuition, our dreams, and that the changes that we're making are divinely inspired, and they're in alignment with us. So, we should really give ourselves a lot of encouragement and a lot of applause and pats on the back for what you're trying to do. And they just want you to know to continue with what you're doing and to continue to ask them for support and to keep talking to God and asking Him to show you the way. So let's take a look at the first card. And just keeping in mind, as I said, that change is not easy. Even when it's divine, change is not easy, but that there's a lot of support there. So, if you're feeling, in particular, any issues in the body, particular pains that come up, know that your body is also changing as well. And so going through this upgrade, if you will, you want to look at it like we talked about in technology, everything is going through an upgrade. So these changes in your body are taking place, and sometimes you may feel some unusual pain or headaches, so don't allow that to concern you much. It's just that recognizing that you are also, your physical body, your soul, everything is going through this upgrade. So let's take a look at the first card. for this week, as we're using the Magical Fairies deck, which are the angels that God has given charge over nature and every blade of grass. Okay, and so the first card says, Spring. Your desires fully manifest as flowers begin to bloom. So when I tune into this card right away, I get a sense that this is not so much in particular about spring, although it could be as well that in the springtime you're going to really see all of your desires really come true by the next spring season. But I also get a sense that right now we are experiencing a spring, a new birth, if you will, and within our lives and in our consciousness and the way that we see ourselves. And so this is a beautiful thing, and to really be patient with the transformations that you're going through at this time. And so this is for Monday, Tuesday. So the beginning of the week, we just want to really notice any new ideas that may come up for you, any clarity that you may be receiving about yourself or about a business adventure you were thinking about, or a career change idea. Because this weekend, they were possibly, if you weren't traveling, they were also talking about, looking on your computer and researching some possible career ideas. And so on Monday and Tuesday, some of those things now may come into, you may find clarity about it. Let's take a look at the middle of the week, Wednesday and Thursday. So, a new home. And it says, let me see if we can focus. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. So, if any of you have been thinking about any kind of movement, a new home, a new location to another state, or maybe another area within your city where you're living, maybe if you were thinking about, just telling you things as they're coming to me from the angels, about moving into a space where you would have more space in your surroundings and more trees, more nature around you. If you were thinking about doing something like this because you have need of it for medical reasons or just for psychological reasons, that this is definitely a sign from them that you should follow your intuition, listen to your prayers and your talks with God, and really act upon that. Don't delay. Okay, and let's look at the last card for the week, which is the weekend, Friday through Sunday. Okay, and it says children. It says your connection with children is a part of your life purpose. So if any of you have been thinking about a career that involves children, the angels are really encouraging you and giving you a sign here that this is right for you. And if you've been thinking about it over the week or last couple of weeks, as you've been thinking about changes, if you're thinking about a daycare, opening a daycare, or any particular kind of work with children, teaching, doing private lessons, that this is something that you may want to actually go ahead and consider. Also, if for the weekend, this is also a great opportunity to, if you have children, or if you have if you don't particularly have children, but you have friends who have children, a great time for the weekend to spend some time with them. Children have a lot of wisdom and divine insight, and one of the great things about children is their ability to just play, and the way that they sort of look at life in this wonderful, inspired awe. So, this may be a good time also just to connect with children so that you can get in touch with your own inner child and really learn how to play a little bit more with life so that you balance out the play and the work in your life, because we don't want to forget how to laugh and how to have fun. So just looking at the reading for this week and all the cards that we have here, we're going through transformations. There's movement, of course, and literal moving. You just may find yourself feeling also movement within your own lives with decisions you're trying to make, getting a lot of clarity, and you may feel a lot of movement in this week. They showed me a very clear path. This week is, a lot of the path is really nurturing us and continue to nurture. It's continuing to nurture us, and we also want to continue to nurture ourselves. And that there's a lot of support from God and all of our angels. So continue to journal. Every week they show me a journal, and it's particularly it came up with this last card. So also, if you don't have an opportunity to spend time with children, spend time journaling with your inner child. And the reason that they keep talking about journaling is because we need to become aware. In order to really shift in our own consciousness and have better awareness, we need to have some time that we sit down and really reflect over what has happened in our lives and those changes that we feel that we need to make that are necessary. So I want to, as we close for this week, and I want to thank you all for your comments over the week. And I want you to join us here on the YouTube. I'm posting, daily tips and thoughts that come from the angels. I also, on our Facebook page, The Angel School, I post there things and tips as well, and on Twitter, and just join us there and join us in discussions about and share whatever you have been experiencing over the week with us there, so that all of us can benefit from your divine Holy Spirits. So I thank you, and I send you so much love and so much support, and of course angel blessings, and we're surrounding you all with wings of love. Until next week.